Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, it is my pleasure to address you at this 33rd Annual Georgian Studies Day, a celebration of the long-standing successful relations between our countries and of Georgia's European culture and roots. Our two countries enjoy genuinely close relations and a strategic partnership that dates back to the First Democratic Republic of Georgia. This conference is a valuable platform to share knowledge and experience. It serves to deepen our cooperation in culture, education, and science. It strengthens the connections between our people. Our greatest treasure, our human capital, benefits greatly from this type of conferences and from the multiple programs offered by the British government to Georgian citizens. Besides the scientific and educational cooperation, Georgia and Great Britain share well-established platforms to make our partnership stronger. One of the great examples is the UK-Georgia Wardrop Strategic Dialogue, which successfully convened this year despite the COVID-19 pandemic. Dear guests, we meet today in unusual circumstances. The COVID-19 pandemic has changed not only the global agenda, but our everyday lives, and clearly it has affected your agenda since it has become the main topic. After the outbreak of the new coronavirus, Georgia took timely measures to avoid a rapid deterioration of the epidemic situation in the country. Those measures were successful, and we were able to significantly limit the number of deaths and infections. Georgia, while an open and free economy, was particularly vulnerable to global economic challenges, and in particular to the halt of tourism. The prompt economic and social stimulus packages implemented by the government helped to limit the initial impact of the crisis, but we all know that the crisis goes on. The international community praised Georgia's reaction to the pandemic. Today, we remain in the list of safe countries adopted by the European Union, and we are both proud and humbled that our small country could serve as a model and share its experience with the rest of the world. We are also very grateful for the support received from our partners in confronting today's harsh reality. What the COVID-19 pandemic has taught us so far is that it takes joint efforts, solidarity, and social responsibility to get us through the deepest challenges in the world. No one can fight it alone. In Georgia, we also saw what I like to call the triangle of trust: dedicated doctors, a responsive government, and a highly responsible society that trusted each other, worked together, and implemented quickly the recommendations that ensured our initial success. Dear friends, despite the challenges we face today, we need to move forward. I always say that this is the right time for us to rethink the future we want. Apart from the new reality we face, we are entering into a new era of Georgian-British relations. The strategic partnership and cooperation agreement between our states sets now a solid foundation for effective trade, economic and diplomatic relations, and of course, cultural relations. We're also looking forward for new bases for our future and close partnership in the post-Brexit era. Georgia's pro-Western commitments and aspirations are central to our foreign policy. Peace, security, and stability in our country and our region is our top priority. Today, as we witness with concern the escalation of the conflict in Nagorno-Karabakh, peace and security in the region is more than ever our common goal. It is also obvious that now more than ever the knowledge of this region is vital, not only to us in the region, but also outside of the region for our European partners. And hence, Georgian and Caucasian studies are becoming more and more important and relevant. The geopolitical transformations taking place in the Caucasus require new approaches to the study of our region, as its impact on Europe's security and on its wider region is now evident. Last year, I proposed the establishment of a Center of Georgian and Caucasian Studies that would coordinate the efforts between the very many research institutions, centers, and scientists which in Georgia work on these issues. That is because Georgian and Caucasian studies, Ქართველოლოგია, is one of my great priorities, and I hope very much that my mandate as a president will be marked by such an initiative. That means that our cooperation, the cooperation of the Georgian state with initiatives such as yours, is very important. And I want in particular to thank here Mrs. Tamar Dragadze, an old friend, for everything she has done to support Georgian, Caucasian studies, and British-Georgian friendship. Thank you all.